Hello. It's been a little while. Apologies for not updating in a minute. My mental health has been in the toilet. And this morning I wanted to come out to the beach, but it was too late. So there's like people around and I originally parked and I saw this guy like running. I think he was just jogging, but he was running at a pretty quick pace, so maybe more than just jogging. And he was really far away, so from a distance, I couldn't tell if he was like shisty or not. So I, I turned the car around and I drove away. And I ended up on this road that I've never been down before. And I was like, lost in the woods for a minute and I was like, I'll just keep following this. I'm sure it'll connect up eventually. And it did. And I found my way back here and I went back at the same spot again, but it's a half an hour later, so the jogging guy is gone. Anyway, I don't even want to bother getting out and like going out there and try to do that because I don't know. I'm just sitting in my car for a second. Hi. So it's been a rough week. Um, David's quitting. He was supposed to, today is supposed to be his last day, but we couldn't find anyone to replace him yet. So literally, we begged him to stay an extra couple days. So he's actually working through Wednesday when today was supposed to be his last day. But anyway, I guess we have it figured out now. We finally have a new person hired, and they're like a rehire. So he just kind of needs to be retrained and remember everything. But it shouldn't be like a brand new person, which is cool. And then he's bringing someone else from one of the other stores who would rather work at our store. So I'm like, that's cool. That would be so much better than a brand new person. But what a mess. Yesterday, we didn't have anyone to cover the shift of the employee that quit 2 weeks ago and still hasn't been replaced. Next week, hopefully, is when the replacement will be here. But because we didn't have anyone to cover her shift yesterday, the owner did the morning shift and he told me to come in at 10:30 and I was going to do a 10:30 to 7. So I get there a little bit early because I know he's stressed out and he has a lot of stuff to do. And I'm like, it's like 10:20. I'm like, I can clock in a little early if you want me to. And he's like, yeah, that's fine. And then he like is out the door and like gone. And then he comes back. He's like, oh, I forgot the deposit. And then he's like, I'll be back to give you your lunch. And then bye. And then he's gone. And then he comes back again like a couple hours later to do the ATM machine. And then he's like, okay, so I'll be back in like an hour to give you your lunch. And then he's gone. And an hour goes by. He's not here. I need to have my lunch before 3:20 or he'll get a break violation because it'll be like more than 5 hours in a row working. 3:20, 3:30, 4 o'clock comes and goes to see, still no sign from owner. He didn't even text me or anything, nothing, no communication. 5 o'clock comes around and I still haven't been relieved for lunch, and I'm sitting there like, he's not coming. He's not coming. And lo and behold, 6:30, the next shift cuts here. I'm still there. I haven't even taken a break to pee. Because technically, yeah, we can close the store. We're allowed to lock the door and put up a sign if we have to go pee. But I so hate using that bathroom. You know, it's relatively clean. Like, I would only ever use it in an absolute emergency. Or like, when I worked graveyard shift, I would clean it and then use it like right before I opened when it's still freshly clean and I know that it's very clean because I literally just did it. That's the only time I would use it. So yeah, I ended up working a 9-hour shift that day because there's so much stocking and paperwork that I had to do that I couldn't get done without another person there because I had to be on the register just being a fucking stupid cashier all day. So I didn't actually leave until like 7:30. So I did 9 hours with no breaks, and I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. I'm like, I'm already so done with this company. I'm already so ready to leave. I have been talking to a guy that works at one of our beer distributors, and he's trying to get me a job in the office there, would be awesome. But their HR lady is out on vacation and isn't even like looking at resumes yet. So he's like, I can't even give you a timeline. I don't know. And my resume is horrible. I have so many gaps. It's just like I interview really well and I'm really good at convincing people that I'm a great employee because I am. I'm the type of person where my actions will show you that I'm good. And like every job that I've had in the last 5 years at least, that I've gotten great like reviews, performance reviews. They wanted to promote me. McDonald's, I said no so many times. They wanted me to be manager. I said no. But like the other employers see that I'm capable. It's just so hard to convince a new employer that has no idea who I am and have never met me before that I would be a good fit. So that's where I'm struggling here. And I'm looking at like night janitor jobs to do simultaneously with this one, so maybe I can save some money before I quit, and then I'll have like more time to work on stuff. But I'm just like, oh, I'm so stressed out. I'm stressed out because, well, also like, I don't really talk about this much because this is kind of a part that I like. I don't like showing my mental struggles, I guess, where I feel like I kind of fall short from normal things. But like, I have ADHD, and I actually have a really, really, really hard time writing anything or doing anything that requires me to like sit and think and put words to paper if there's someone else in the room. So this problem that I've been having working on my resume, because there's somebody always home, I can get a little spurts here and there done, but my brain is just so fucking frazzled all the time. I can't. So my resume is just like, it's so bad. It's fine, but for like a professional job, I don't know. I've got gaps. I don't think I'm the best at explaining my strengths because I'm not the type of person to gas myself up, you know? I just kind of, I let my actions show. I don't like to talk myself up, which, good and bad. It's bad in when you're trying to convince an employer to hire you. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm just rambling at this point, so I'm going to call it there because I'm just like, my brain is everywhere, all over the place. And I'm shaking. No. Alright. Bye, you guys. I love you all. Thank you so much, and thanks for putting up with me and my craziness. It's been a hell week. Okay, bye.